How to set up WaterPoint Network 2. First thing you need to do is to download it from the App Store. It requires an Apple ID in order to download any app from the App Store. Even though the app is free, you still need the ID. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to the App Store by selecting the white A. When we get there, we're going to do a search. So in the lower right hand corner we select search, and then we're going to search on 64 seconds. So we put a 6.4, an S, and then we see 64 seconds comes up already. We select that. The 64 seconds page comes up, and then we see WPN2 with a cloud. The cloud says it's ready to be downloaded. We'll select the cloud. It shouldn't take but maybe 10-15 seconds to download. Once it downloads, it'll give us an open indication. There's the open indication. We select that, and now we're at the login screen. The first thing we need to do is we need to set up a utility. So we'll select in the upper right hand corner the options box and say create a utility. Now if you're in the plan, WaterPoint Network plan, you will have a plan ID and a token. That would be the first option you have here, but we're not in the plan, so we're going to just set up our own utility by selecting no, I'll set up my utility. Now we need to put in a utility name. I'm going to call this one My Town. Hit return on that and say create. And now we need to put an address in there. So I'll put my address in here. And there's a little trick to doing the address. If you put in the street address and then the zip code, all you need to do is hit the geocode address and it will do that for you. That's the address I want, so I'm going to say it's verified. Done. Come back. Now I need to do a username. I'll put my name in, my initials, and then I'll put in my login email address, which is tim.moore@64seconds.com. If you happen to have any questions, you can use that email address and email me the questions and I'll answer them for you. Now I need to set a password. And we should be good. Say done. Now what we're doing is we're actually setting up a 60-day temporary trial on the WaterPoint network, and that's what I'm doing right here. Is I'm emailing the plan ID and the token to be used, so I'll have that. Now this is a trial, 60-day trial, but after the 60 days you still have an option of continuing to use it as a standalone device. Also, while you're using the trial, you'll have full capability of the plan. You'll be able to do syncing with multiple devices. Your data will be protected, and you'll also be able to export data. And again, after the 60 days, if you want to continue to use it as a standalone, you can still do that. You just will not have the exporting capability or have the data protected under the sync. Now that we're there, we have our facility icon, which tells me that I'm logged in. We can go into the view on the map, put in the hybrid mode, which shows us a satellite view plus the road names, and you can see all of the infrastructure that's there. Now you're ready to start mapping. Set to go. Again, any questions, you can use my email address and ask me any questions. Have fun.